Okay, we're gonna give this a shot. So, today is July 12th, 2020. Yes, 12th. And, I'm just basically just gonna record my thoughts, my feelings, what's going on, what I've learned, what I've not learned being in quarantine, what is happening. May not be important to you, it may not matter to you, but it matters to me just to even put this out there and to be more vulnerable with myself, because I want people to be vulnerable with me, but I don't become vulnerable with myself, or I try to be vulnerable with them either. And even worse so is that I do try to be vulnerable with them, and they don't want it. So I'm about to get in the car and drive and smoke, and I don't know, just relax and see what comes to me. That's all I can do at this moment. That's all I feel like I've been instructed to do at this moment. That's all I really can hope for at this moment. It's just some form of peace that, not even some form of peace, it's just to extend the peace I already have gotten. I've gotten a small token of peace since quarantine started. And I need much more of that. Much more of it. And I can get it. It's not that it's impossible for me to get. It's just that I'm not putting in the work to get it. This is step one. Recording myself, talking, putting myself out there. This is step one. It may not be a glorious step one, but it's step fucking one, and I'm fucking doing it, so. Ha-ha, pa-pow. Ha-ha, pa-pow. That's what I'm gonna start saying now, from now on. Ha-ha, pa-pow. Go get some healthy foods. Get a salad from somewhere. And just kind of, I don't know. I don't even know. I may have to record several of these. I don't know. I really am just in a spot where I'm being told to do this, and I'm not really sure where it's going to go. But I know by not doing this, I'm not helping myself. So here I am, I'm going to do it. I'm not helping myself by sitting here and thinking that I can't do something, or sitting here and thinking that I won't be liked, or whatever else. So we just gotta get her done, as the country people say. Get her done. It's just a relief. It's a release to look at yourself. I'm about to start this when I get in the car again. Hold on. Okay, now we are back in the car. I don't know if anybody seen me too well over the steering wheel, but it's just something that just came to me just now. People don't look for release. Recording these videos gives me a spiritual release that I am afraid of, because I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but I run toward because I know it feels good for me. It feels good for me to have a spiritual release. But what most people are so used to is spiritual rejection. I don't know if that makes sense to you all, but spiritual rejection is just rejecting growth, rejecting criticism, rejecting maybe that you might be the problem. A lot of people reject that. I do that at some points. I'm not going to say I don't, but I don't like to do that. I don't feel comfortable with myself if I spiritually reject. I feel comfortable with myself when I spiritually release. When I put it out there, when I confess, when I speak. This is the year of Open Your Mouth 2020, and the more and more I've spoken, the more and more I have used my voice to speak my inner thoughts and the things that are bothering me and the things that are holding me back and the things that I notice and the things that I am a part of and around, and just my take on the things that I see. It's a release. A weight gets lifted up off of me because I'm not carrying that alone. I spoke it out. It's out into the world. I don't know if that makes sense to you all, but, and trust me, I'm not high enough yet. I need to smoke more. A lot of people be like, oh, I'm high, so don't mind me. No, I'm not high enough. Okay? When I found the gloriousness of weed, I don't know why people think weed should be banned, but them people need to be banned, because weed has been glorious, okay? It has been trauma healing, understanding, connecting with my higher self, in a couple of terms, I guess, because, you know, there's also a play on words. Weed and water are cleansing. Weed and water are cleansing, and they're spiritually cleansing. And it's hard because we really don't teach spirituality to our children. And I don't mean we have to teach them God and we have to teach them Christianity. I'm talking about we don't teach them to speak for themselves. I know I was never taught to speak up. I was always taught to shut my mouth. And I shut my mouth. And all this stuff keeps happening to me. And I was like, why does this stuff keep happening to me? Because I shut my mouth. When I open up my mouth, stuff happens to me too. But at the same time, I don't feel that spirit of regret when I open my mouth, because I did something about it. I said something. I put it out there. I did something about it. I wasn't just letting it happen to me. I put up a fight. Whether I won or lost that fight, I still put up a fight. And I've learned to be so proud of myself for putting up a fight, when before I would have never even put up a fight. I don't care about winning. I just care about putting up the fight. If something happens to me and I say this is something that's wrong, it may not be the... Okay, I had to switch cameras. Switch phones, switch cameras. Okay, so maybe I don't need the heat on, the air on as much. So with this one, I hope, I don't know. But speaking is cleansing. Now, whether you like me, hate me, don't know me, any of that, speaking is cleansing. Speaking for me is cleansing. I don't know if it's cleansing for anybody else, but it is for me. Just saying what's on my mind is cleansing. Saying how I feel is cleansing. And I've run into so many people where I say how I feel to cleanse myself. And I just naturally think that someone else wants to say how they feel to cleanse themselves. But I'm finding out that may not be how everybody cleanses themselves, and that may just not be how everybody wants to go about doing things. Some people just do not want to face themselves. And for me, I've faced myself my whole life. I've never not faced myself. I've never I'm not gonna say I never lied to myself, but I try not to at every opportunity. I try to be completely honest with myself at every opportunity. I know I'm not perfect, and I know I need to improve, and I'm constantly looking for improvement. But it's funny that as I look for improvement, I find people who don't want to improve themselves but have a great time telling you how to improve yourself. And I thought that was interesting, because here I am all the time saying, okay, well, nobody's perfect. I can forget, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not that person. I'm not a judgmental person. Sorry. But I'm not really judgmental. I'm not. I meet people and I go off of their aura. I go off of their feeling. I go off of the words that they use, the word choice that they use. And I guess what I'm saying is that I'm realizing that we have so much power that we surrender because we're not using it properly. My word choice, my vocabulary, is a use of my power, and I'm not using it properly. My tone of voice is a use of my power. I need to use it properly. My feelings, the feelings I emanate from my body are part of my power. I need to use them properly. And so I don't know, I really want to encourage everybody to really take a deep look at the power that you have and the way it's being used. And is it being used in a way that's going to uplift you, uplift somebody else, or destroy everybody in its path? And I think for so long, with me, I used my power when I was a baby, when I was young, to try and uplift other people. Then I got mad when they didn't get uplifted, or they didn't do, or they didn't feel the way I thought they should feel after I did it, and I tried to use my power to uplift myself. Then everybody got mad at me then too, because it seemed like, oh, well, you're just doing whatever to whomever, and you don't really, you're not worried about anybody else's feelings. You're just worried about your own. And it's like, no, I'm worried. I'm just putting more concentration on myself. But of course, with that criticism, the next thing I did was I started destroying everybody else around me. I'm going to use my power to destroy you and destroy you and destroy you and destroy you and destroy you. Why? Because, well, I don't see any reason why I should be destroyed. And if you're trying to destroy me, I got to destroy you first. That was wrong. That was very wrong. I need to have a mixture of the three, where you're trying to release energy, negative energy, so that you can heal yourself. Say something uplifting so that you can hopefully maybe give off some positive energy to somebody else, and destroy the people, not even the people, but destroy the things that really hold you back, that really, really are not things that are of success. There's different spirits that are not of success, and I don't even want to say we hold on to them. We just don't know any other way to go about anything. I'm gonna put on some good vibes here. Give me a second. I may have to try and go back and put some in before too. But I guess I just... Here we go. Here's a healing frequency. Woo! Hello! Okay. So, I guess I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm supposed to do something. I have a lot of knowledge on a lot of things, and I have no knowledge on some things. There's some things I don't know nothing about, so don't ask me, because I don't know. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't know. But, what I'm learning, what I'm finding out, is that you never go wrong when you chase inner peace. However that may look, however that may incorporate itself, however that may affect anybody else. When you go looking for your own inner peace and you start satisfying yourself, no matter what that may look like, there's no regret there. There's no regret in saying, well, I did this, and I did all I could do, and I did to the best of my abilities, and this happened, or this and this happened, or it ended up turning out bad, it ended up turning out good, whatever. I feel like there's no regret there, no matter how it turns out. And it's so much easier for me to get over something, and I don't regret not doing all I could. There was something that was bothering me for, God, it's been over a year. Over a year, this thing has been bothering me. And the second that I said something to that person, I immediately started to feel better. Even though the situation didn't get resolved, I felt better because I finally just stated to this person how I felt. That I was hurt, that I was upset, that I felt a different type of way after the first interaction, and I feel a different type of way after this current interaction. And I feel a different type of way because at this point I've done all I can do. I said what I can say. I tried. And because I tried, I just need to try and talk to these people. And it's just not so much worry about what the outcome is going to be, but just worry about throwing up my words, my feelings, my actions, putting my spirit into it. Letting these people know that I am a person at the end of the day. I am not just a toy. I'm not a robot. I am a human. I'm a human. I have feelings. I have thoughts. I do things. I'm not perfect. But we all do things that aren't perfect. And the sooner that we can all really sit down and talk to each other and ourselves and really just, I don't know the right words to say, really just accept that we are super complicated beings, and we're more complicated than we want to give ourselves credit for, the better we'll be. I don't even like us, so I'm gonna say something political. Y'all don't hate me for this, but I don't like Donald Trump. I'm just saying. But I recognize that he is a much more deeply complicated person than the person I want him to be, or the person different spirits jump on us. And the spirit that I need to invoke is the I don't care spirit. Surprisingly enough. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what your opinion of me is. You know what I care about? I care about what my opinion of me is. Because at the end of the day, I really need to get a dedicated camera. This is just infuriating me now even more because every time I really get somewhere, the video cuts off. So, try this again. The spirit of I don't care coming up among me. They say I don't care about any of you all think. I care what I think. I care how I feel. I care what I do. If you don't like me, okay. I like me though. So, you know my dark ass lip because I've been smoking so much. You can get some water because I'm dry. It feels different. It feels better. It feels calming. Lovely. Releasing. Feel the release. Feel the darkness that's inside of you, that's eating you, and tame it. I think that's the thing I'm learning so far. That's like the biggest thing I'm learning is that we all want to destroy something. You can't just destroy everything. Some things you just gotta tame. There's lions in the zoo. There's things that we study and we don't destroy them. We tame them so that they work with us for a better understanding. We're so busy trying to destroy so many things that we're not learning from the things that we're supposed to be learning from. We're too busy destroying them. We need to tame these beasts and research them. Learn from them, grow from them, expand from them. Don't just eradicate them. I may just upload little clips here and there of me just saying little things like this. Instead of trying to do one big long video, I might do that. It might be easier. But still, point of the matter is, things need to be put into perspective. Things need to be put into perspective. I just switched to the freaking iPad camera because my phone camera doesn't work, and apparently my iPad camera looks a lot better anyway, so I probably should do this anyway. I don't know if I can do this while I'm driving. I'm bored, so we're gonna figure this out eventually. I'm not giving up on my fucking dreams. And neither should you. Never give up on your fucking dreams. Don't care what they are. How silly they are. How extravagant they are. Don't give the fuck up. You're giving the fuck up on yourself. You can't do that. We're in 2020. Everything's trying to tear you the fuck down. Don't give up on yourself. You're just going to tear yourself down. The last thing you need is to tear yourself down. Build yourself the fuck up and be fucking magical.